What is up, everybody? We are back and we are doing the 15 box milestone break, as it is break number 1900 tonight. Super stoked for this one. We got an epic lineup. We're going to be busting the cup. We've got in green. We've got Series 2, SP Game Use, Stature, Ingrained Icons, and SP Authentic from 3 different years. Loaded lineup, and this is going to be a fun rip tonight. And a big thank you to everybody who grabbed teams in this. And I have to give a special shout out as well to Todd, coming through at the end there as we had the Montreal spot come back up, and you snapped them up. So hopefully some closer luck coming your way tonight. Some big Demidovs perhaps. We shall see. All right, I'm just dropping a couple quick links, tags, just letting everybody know that this one is alive and ready to go. And then we get started. Hopefully it's not too late for everyone staying up a little later for this if you are out in the Eastern time zone. All right, almost done here, almost through the list. Thanks, Tim. Appreciate it, man. And yes, I do want to give a special thank you before we get started here. Again, this is break 1900. We are closing in on 2,000 breaks since we started a long time ago. If you guys remember, some of you are actually still along for the ride from some of those first breaks. Not too long ago, I actually watched that first break, and it was pretty bad. I was super nervous, and we were just busting. I think it was 2018-19, either Series 1 or Series 2 mega boxes. That was the first break I did. It was just for fun, basically just to get started, and that is how the breaks began. And from then on, we slowly worked our way into some nicer product, and here we are today. We're breaking the cup. We're breaking some really nice high-end stuff. And we've got a big following. So many of you from around the world. Appreciate each and every one of you. I've said it many times. I'll say it again. Whether it's been one break you've been part of or you've been around since the beginning, thank you so much, everybody. You guys rock. You guys really mean a lot to me. All right. Let's get to this break. Hey, Aaron. Thanks for jumping in, man. Appreciate it. Okay. Also, we do have 2 giveaways attached to this break, okay? We have 2 giveaways. We have a Series 2 hobby box that we're going to be giving away at the end of the break. So if you are in this break, you're entered to win that. The winner of that break will get that box opened live for you, okay? And all the hits will be shipped to you. And we also have the Islanders as a giveaway team, which we'll do at the end of the break as well. All right, if you've been around for a while, I like to do the giveaways at the end. Gives a little extra suspense, especially if a big poll comes out for that team, as everyone is itching to see if they end up in that top spot. Okay, I think we are ready to rock and roll here. Yeah, thanks, Brad, Steve. Yeah, you guys rock. Okay. All right. Okay, so the first box that we are going to do is going to be a throwback 2015-16 Star Rookies box set. As you know, we're going to pull a McDavid rookie. The Edmonton Oilers spot is guaranteed that. But we're obviously not opening this for the set. We are opening it for the chance at an auto. All right, there is autos in these boxes. That is what we want to see. So good luck, everybody. Star Rookies. Obviously, we got some other nice rookies that year as well. There's Larkin, there's Domi, there's Panarin, Rantanen. I forget who actually is part of the box set. I don't quite remember that. But I do know McDavid, obviously, is the main ticket in this box. Open this as carefully as we can. Yeah, there we go. All right. I'll take that McDavid right off the top. And there we go. Our McDavid rookie on the board already. That was an easy guaranteed card for you, Regan. Okay, we got Mike Condon, Sam Bennett, Colton Parayko. There's the Panarin, Jonas Donskoy, Max Domi, Nikolai Ehlers, Colin Miller, Noah Hannafin, Robbie Fabry, Larkin, Patan, Rantanen, Sprong, Devin Shore, Virtanen, Janmark, O'Connor, Andreas Athanasiou, Victor Svedberg, McCann, Randall, Jordan Wheel. And is this our bonus? Nope. There is no auto in that one. Jordan Wheel and Jack Eichel. So no auto, unfortunately, in that pack. I guess they don't do the bonus cards like they do nowadays. I guess it's just the guaranteed 25 cards and the chance at an auto. Because nowadays you usually get one bonus card, usually either the auto or the numbered card. All right, next up we are going to do SPA. We'll take those top boxes. Can you guys actually see the top there? I guess maybe you can just see the tip. I'll take a couple of these, put them back here. Sure, it'll stay on camera. All right. 22-23 SPA. Let's see a big Future Watch or Future Watch auto patch. 22-23 notable rookies, obviously being a Slafkovsky, Matty Beniers, Matt Boldy, Marco Rossi, Owen Power, just to name a couple. Yeah, Buffalo. This is a Buffalo box, potentially. Ronald. If we can get an Owen Power for you. Jack Quinn, Bordelot, Petey, Brant Clark, Seth Jarvis, Collabs, Urasek, Future Watch, Spectrum for the Blue Jackets, Nick Abruzzese for the Leafs, Jacob Perreault, top rookies, Perreault, Robert Thomas. Did anybody see... Carl the other day sent me a video of Semyon Archigintsev, who is a former Toronto Maple Leaf with an absolutely insane goal. Kyle Okposo and the Ducks kick it off for us. He's over, I think, in the KHL now. Sign of the times, Ryan Strome. Ryan Strome for the Ducks. That one is going to Kent. Kent on the board. Yegor Sharangovich. I will do my best, Steve. Boldy. Yeah. Poulin, Alexandrov, and we've got a Kuzmenko. 162 out of 199 for Vancouver. Limited Future Watch green. Kuzmenko. Yeah, if you haven't already, go and Google that clip. It is wow. Behind the back goal. One of the nicest you will see. Trafix Wolanski, collabs for the Kings. Adam Graves, Pageantry. Caulfield Limited, Larkin, and a Kochetkov, Pageantry. Jonathan Berggren for Detroit. Top rookies, Caden Korzak. And is this our auto? It is number 518 out of 999. It is going to be Vegas. Caden Korzak. Caden Korzak for Vegas. That's going to Colin. Congrats, Colin. Caden Korzak. Future Watch Auto for Vegas. Hopefully we get lucky and get a bonus auto here. True Leaders Huberdeau. And we will. It's going to be a Authentics Alexander Holtz for New Jersey. UD Authentics Auto Alexander Holtz for the Devs. Alexander Holtz, that one is going to Jay. Congrats. Dylan Holloway. Josh Bailey. Elmer Soderblom. And a Pageantry Mark Stone. Unfortunately, no Boldy there for you, Steve. None of the big rookies popping in that box. All right, let's do 21-22, and then we'll do it in green at 23-24. Yeah, did you watch it, Steve? Yeah, that's a wild goal, that. And you don't typically expect that from the Arguchintsev. Doesn't seem like he's that flashy of a player based on his stats. All right. Next up, Line A. Hamilton, Moritz Seider, top rookies. Connor Dewar, Limited Future Watch. Protoss Spectrum Future Watch. Or sorry, not Future. Yeah, Future Watch Spectrum for the Caps. Nico Hischier. Igor Shesterkin. And we've got a solid pull for San Jose. SP Limited. 59 out of 150 for the Sharks. William Eklund. Will Eklund, Future Watch, out of 150 for San Jose. Jake Lecision. Sharks in this one is Glenn. Sokolov for the Sens. Boone Jenner, top rookies, Jeremy Swayman. Claude Giroux and a Spectrum Giroux, and a die cut Sebastian Aho. Thanks, Todd. I really appreciate it. Yeah, we're streaming live over on the YouTube side of things and in our Flying V Group Breaks Lounge. And solid pull for Montreal. Well, it's not big, but it's a start. Cole Caulfield, Limited Future Watch for the Habs. Arguably the best rookie to hunt in 21-22. Scheifele, Dawson Mercer. McDavid, Pageantry, True Leaders, Yossi, and nope, there might be an auto behind there. Limited Heiskanen, Pageantry Esposito, and a Matthew Phillips. And we have a Dawson Mercer Pageantry Rookie Auto for the Devs going to Jay. Solid start for New Jersey in this one. Pageantry Stone, Draisaitl a die cut. There better be an auto here. Robin Salo. What in the world? Are we missing an auto? Let's double check here. This would suck because Upper Deck is not going to help us. Because you will see it's past 1 year, which to me is an absolute bullshit rule. Because you know what? You still made the product and you screwed up by not putting something in it. We're missing the Future Watch auto. Oh, man, that is brutal. That is brutal. Nope, we're missing the Future Watch. I'm sorry, guys. Thanks, Matthew. Appreciate it. I'm really sorry. That is awful. No Future Watch auto in that box. And there's not going to be anything they'll do for us. And trust me, I've tried. I've tried in the past. And they say, no, it's past 1 year. And they will not do anything. That's tough. I'm really sorry, guys. The main ticket in the box is not there. All right, we better have a big box here to make up for it. All right, we got 23-24. We are in Bedard territory here. Bedard territory. First up, Philly, John LeClair, 227 out of 299. John LeClair for Philly. Yeah, I know it's not my fault, but it really bugs me when stuff like that happens. 112 out of 399. Samuel Bolduc for the Islanders. Bolduc for the Islanders. Next up for the Dallas Stars, Synthesis, Jason Robertson. Synthesis, J-Rob for the Stars. All right, let's go here next. For Washington, we've got an Electrocast, Tom Wilson. And this has got some chipping on it as well. On the surface here. Seeing some QC issues here early, which is not what we want to see. All right, next up for the Ducks, Max Jones, rookie signature shots. Rookie signature shots for Anaheim. 142 out of 249. Max Jones. Max Jones. And what are we going to do here? Okay, we got some nice stuff coming here. We got for Vegas, rookie signature shots, 27 out of 299. Jiri Patera. Jiri Patera, rookie signature shots. He's now with the Canucks these days. It's another one going to Colin. Decent start for Vegas. A couple of autos already. Signature shots, Jiri Patera. And a team that has been hitting really nicely. Look at this, 10 out of 25. Jack Hughes. Boom. Boom! Look at that. 10 out of 25. Complete sticks. Look at that. That is a beauty. You got the tape, you got the shaft, you got the handle. Look at that for Jay. Yeah, Devils, you're on fire. Where is the Flying V Lounge for future breaks? I think I tagged you, Todd. I did tag you actually on the Facebook side. I usually tag everybody who is in the Facebook group there on that break. So yeah, this is a big card here, especially right now. Hugh's stuff is on fire. Very nice start for Jay. 10 out of 25. Jack Hughes, complete sticks. That is a sick card. Yeah, it seems like more people are on the YouTube side tonight. All right, let's see. We will do... Oh, and of course they're going to come off. That's why I don't like putting that box behind there. The SPA box. 23-24, another shot at Bedard. Then we will switch it up and we'll do some other boxes here. We'll save that next ingrained box for later in the break. All right, just gonna make sure these are. There we go. I don't know if you're watching, Jay, but your devs are on fire early in this one. And, ooh! 23-24 has a thickie. Is there a Connor Bedard coming? Wouldn't that be something? Connor Bedard, Future Watch Auto Patch. Well, let's go. Maybe this box will make up for that 21-22 that was missing the auto. Devon Levi for the Sabres Limited. Bolduc, Connor, and a Kachuk. Evolve, O'Reilly, Ridley, Grieg, and an Edvinson. And we have a Retro Future Watch going to the Hawks. That is not the player we want to see for Chicago in 23-24. 39 out of 699. Cole Gutman. Cole Gutman. That's not the player. I think there's only two guys that really matter for the Hawks in this year, and that's obviously Bedard, and what's the D-man? He's escaping me right now. Korchinski, I think he's supposed to be solid. Nick Swaney. All right, what do we got coming here? Come on, be big. Be big. It is a Future Watch Auto Patch. Come on. Come on, come on, be big, 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 big. It's Ty Cartier for the Kraken. Still a solid hit, but it is going to Seattle. That is going to Snuggie. 58 out of 100. Ty Cartier, Future Watch Auto Patch. Congrats, Snuggie. Congrats. Nice looking patch on that. Zegras and a Cousins. Is Gutman still with Chicago, Brad? You should know that, given you're a big Hawks fan. Collabs for the Caps, Samuel Najko. And that's number 1 on the print run for Columbus. Number 1 out of 399, Najko Limited Future Watch. 1 out of 399. Johnny Tavares. For some reason that card feels thicker. Huberdeau, Forster, and a David Gust. Luke Evangelista, Spectrum for Nashville. Poitras and Svechnikov. Levi Merilainen, Zach Benson, Kyle Connor. Dustin Wolf, Freshman Focus, Anton Lundell, and a Jonathan Gruden for the Pens. All right. Let's do a Series 2 box. Let's go Schaefer hunting. AHL last year? Yeah, I don't think any of the guys outside of Korchinski are really making any noise in the NHL. Because there were lots of Hawks guys. There was Gutman. Obviously, I've already mentioned Korchinski. There was the goalie as well, who is no longer with them. There's David Gust. All right, let's see what we got coming here. We got a Brady Martin for Nashville. Young Guns, Brady Martin for the Preds. Decent rookie there. Mark Stone. Mark Nelson, Lucas Raymond. Jake Evans canvas. Dostal, and for Calgary, Hunter Bristovich. Hunter Bristovich for the Flames. Yeah, Rinzel should be good for sure. And we got a backwards couple of cards here. And, oh man, for a second I thought we were getting a silver outburst Schaefer. It's Ryan Pulock. Ryan Pulock, silver outburst. And a Snuggerud for the Blues. Very weird. And these are backwards. Connor Forsberg, Noah Laba for the Rangers. Noah Laba. Matherson canvas. And Levshinov should be really good too for the Hawks. Next Young Gun, Colton Ellis for the Sabres. Colton Ellis, Young Guns, for Buffalo. Colton Ellis. A real weird system here. Olmark, and for the Kraken, Young Guns, Ville Ottavainen. Ville Ottavainen for the Kraken. And we do have our first Schaefer red fluorescence rookie, Matthew Schaefer for the Islanders. Again, the Islanders are the giveaway team, which we'll do at the end of the break. Matthew Schaefer is in the house, but we want the young gun. That's what we're looking for. Saros and a Jarvis. And we do have another Schaefer appearance. It's the Young Gun checklist of Misa and Schaefer. Misa and Schaefer will do a random at the end of the break for this one, unless we pull another one in the other box that we have. So we're getting close, but not the one we want to see. And we've got a nice hit for the Buffalo Sabres. 30 out of 50 gold encore, Owen Power. 30 out of 50 gold encore, Owen Power for Buffalo. Congrats going there to Ronald. Nice having you back in a break. But no Schaefer Young Gun in that box. That's what we were really looking for. Okay, let's do a box of SPA. Would love to see a Demidov DDM pop. That would be nice. We have not pulled one of those yet. Not seen a Demidov DDM. Quinton Byfield. Base, New Grooves, Gabe Perreault. And a Ville Ottavainen out of 149, Ricky, for Seattle. Ville Ottavainen. Ville Ottavainen. We've got a Matthew Tkachuk for Nations Faceoff. Matthew Tkachuk, that's going to go to that Florida spot. That's how we work these. Team they're currently with. Matthew Tkachuk. Next up, Stadium Series Fabrics for Detroit, Marco Kasper. Marco Kasper, Stadium Series Fabrics for Detroit. Let's see. Oh my. We got a big card coming. But before we get there, another nice hit for Anaheim, Cutter Gauthier auto. Cutter Gauthier for Anaheim. That one going to Kent. Solid pull. Cutter Gauthier. And look at what we have coming for our giveaway spot. Boom! Rookie sweaters patch. Matthew Schaefer. 30 out of 49. That is a beaut. 30 out of 49. Matthew Schaefer rookie sweaters patch. Boom. Somebody's getting that tonight. Very nice pull from SP Game Used. We will definitely take that. Schaefer, 30 out of 49, rookie sweaters patch. That's a beaut. Now, if only that had an auto on it as well. Yeah, like I said, I like to give the giveaway team out at the end. Now everyone knows somebody's getting that. Somebody is getting that. All right, let's do a stature next. Stature next, then we'll work our way into maybe an ingrained icons. And we're saving the best for last. The cup will be last. Yeah, it's a nice 3-color patch on that. All right, we're due for something big out of stature. The last couple of breaks that I've had stature, it has not given us much. So the autos especially have been very lackluster. We got a Natchez base and a Bernie Nichols for LA. For the Coyotes, Ivan Prosvetov, Rookie Excellence. Prosvetov. For the Vancouver Canucks, Vasily Podkolzin, 136 out of 399, rookie. Vasily Podkolzin, a player Vancouver gave up on way too quick, I think. For LA, Legendary Heights, Marcel Dion. This one is 49 out of 125, Marcel Dion. For Chicago, Seth Jones, 60 out of 99. 60 out of 99, Seth Jones for the Hawks. For the LA Kings, Sean Durzi, rookie, number 5 out of 65. 5 out of 65, Sean Durzi. And our auto, it's a green auto. So it's going to have some better numbering on it. It is number 11 out of 50. 11 out of 50 going to Vegas. That's a nice hit. That's a good hit. Logan Thompson going to Colin. Number 11 out of 50. Rookie auto. Congrats, Colin. Logan Thompson. Really nice goalie he's turned into. That's a nice one. We will upgrade your goalie here. Your signature shots. To a little Logan Thompson out of 50. Yeah, it's solid ink. It's, yeah, a lot of those ones are faded. You see a lot of faded autos on stature. I'm not sure if it was the pen they gave them or just the surface. All right. Let's do an ingrained icons. Go hunting for some legends. Outside of the Islanders so far, the big teams have been quiet. We have not seen anything big yet for Montreal, for the Oilers, for Detroit, for Minnesota. Those teams have remained quiet. Obviously, a lot of those teams are really big because they are cup focused with the 2021 box. All right. Our two base, we got a Serge Savard and a Gary Roberts. Our numbered card is going to go to Philly, Brian Propp. 56 out of 199, Brian Propp. Our first auto, another auto for New Jersey, Ken Danico. They've been having a really good break. 18 out of 49, Ken Danico for New Jersey. Ken Danico. Next up, for the Winnipeg Jets, Laurie Boschman auto. Laurie Boschman for the Jets. That's going to Greg. Laurie Boschman. And we do have another signature shots coming. Let's see who's going to get this. Is it going? It's going to be the Colorado Avalanche spot. It is Randy Moller for the Nordiques signature shots. Randy Moller signature shots for the Quebec Nordique. That is going to go to Jason. Congrats, Jason. No, the Jet spot gets all the hits. It's the Utah and Coyotes are together. Randy Moller. One sec here. I'll take down the Danico. Yeah, sorry. No, the way I run it, we switched it like 3-4 months ago. So the Jet spot is the Jet spot. And Coyotes in Utah is one spot. Sorry for any confusion there. All right, let's do another SP game used. We do have another thick card in the mix here. We got Ryan Ufko for the Preds, base. Ryan Ufko. For the Boston Bruins, Riley Durin, 343 out of 399. Authentic Rookies, Riley Durin. Mika Zibanejad for the Rangers. For Tampa, we've got a Jack Finley, 111 out of 199. Dual jersey. Jack Finley for Tampa. Next up, we've got the Seattle Kraken, Vince Dunn jersey card. Vince Dunn. And let's take a look here. We have, there you go. Montreal on the board. Uri Slafkovsky auto. A little something for you, Todd. Uri Slafkovsky for Montreal. That's not bad. Having a very nice season. Hey, Lawrence, how are you, man? All right, we'll take a Gauthier down. Uri Slafkovsky. And our thickie, what's it going to be? It's just a regular rookie sweaters, not the patch version. 297 out of 299. Gabe Perreault. Gabe Perreault for the Rangers. Gabe Perreault. Too bad that wasn't a Demidov rookie auto for Montreal. All right, let's do another ingrained box. Our last ingrained treated us well. Let's see what this one's got. We do have a carved in time coming. First up, though, Philip Grubauer for Seattle. 154 out of 349, Grubauer. LA Kings, Quinton Byfield rookie. 285 out of 299, Quinton Byfield. The Oak variant. These were updates that were put into 23-24, Quinton Byfield. Next up for the Dallas Stars, Matt Murray. 203 out of 399 rookie. Matt Murray. Synthesis for the Flyers, Travis Konechny. Konechny synthesis for Philly. All right. We've got our carved in time, Joe Nieuwendyk. Joe Nieuwendyk for the Calgary Flames, carved in time. Again, always sharp cards. I like that set. And let's see here let's go here. We've got for Colorado, Bowen Byram signature shots, 93 out of 99. 93 out of 99 for Colorado. Bowen Byram signature shots. Bowen Byram. That's another one going to Jason. And we do have I think it's a remnant stick auto. Number 4 out of 10 for Seattle, Philip Grubauer. Number 4 out of 10 for Seattle, Philip Grubauer, signature remnants. Signature remnants out of 10. Another solid hit for Snuggie. A couple of nice pulls with the Cartier and now the Grubauer. We'll take Schaefer down for now. Solid pull there for the Kraken. Out of 10. All right, we got 4 boxes left. 4 boxes left. Let's go stature again, 21-22. Would love to pull a stature RPA. Nope. Another small one here. No thickie. Seth Jones and a Jordan Eberle base for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We've got a Legendary Heights, Martin St. Louis. Martin St. Louis for the Lightning. And that's not bad. Cole Caulfield, Ricky. 112 out of 399 for Montreal. Cole Caulfield, Ricky. Another one for you, Todd. Next up for the Ottawa Senators, Jacob Bernard Docker, 38 out of 75, Ricky. Jacob Bernard Docker out of 75 for the Sens. For the Islanders, Brock Nelson, number 12 out of 66. Having a heck of a season. Brock Nelson. 12 out of 66 for the Islanders. For the San Jose Sharks, ooh, nice black rookie. 3 out of 15. William Eklund. 3 out of 15 rookie for the Sharks. William Eklund. That's a nice pull. Eklund out of 15. The blacks always look nice and sharp from this set. And our auto, I think, is maybe an update auto. And it is going to be for the, yeah, it's from 20, no, it's not an update, sorry. It is from 21-22. It is Radim Zohorna for the Pittsburgh Penguins. Radim Zohorna for the Pens. That's not the big name player we wanted there. Radim Zohorna. All right, let's save that last ingrained here. Try to sneak that box out. Let's do our next Young Guns hunt. Yeah, I find a lot of the black, the black cards the Upper Deck puts out, even like there was just UD Black that they had that set in the past. I'd love to see that as a standalone come back. You get the nice silver and gold autos on there. It just looks nice and clean. Real premium. Probably silver on black probably is looks even nicer than the gold. Yeah, make it a nice, really high premium set. Really short printed. All right. They're going Schaefer hunting again. And we've got for Toronto Maple Leafs. That's going to Jerome. Easton Cowan, Young Guns. Solid pull there. Easton Cowan for the Maple Leafs, Young Guns. Trocheck, Blue Dazzlers. Yeah, ice has been a bad product the last couple of years, I gotta say. For the Canucks, Kirill Kudryavtsev, Young Guns. Like, it's just way too many base young rookies and inserts and stuff. Just, I miss the old ice. I think they should never have changed it. I don't know why they did. It was a much better product. And I really don't like those rip cards, to be honest with you. Like, they could just get rid of those too with the little minis inside. There has been some small stuff, Ronald, but no, nothing big yet for Buffalo. Nothing big yet for Buffalo. Hopefully still coming. Yeah, it sold out quick, Colin. And Marco Kasper, Red Outburst for Detroit. Kasper, Red Outburst. Sam Dickinson, Young Guns, for the Sharks. Sam Dickinson. For the Sharks. We've got a nice Ron Hextall. Retired canvas legend there. Ron Hextall for the Flyers. Ron Hextall. I'm actually surprised that set doesn't get more love. I actually really like the retired canvas set. And it's been a pretty good break for you, Colin. Logan Thompson, rookie auto. There was a Caden Korzak Future Watch auto. A Yuri Patera signature shots. It's been a solid break for Vegas. For the most part, it has been the cheaper teams hitting tonight. Beckett Seneca slaps. Wyatt Amott. Young Guns for the Avalanche. Skinner, vibing. Ville Ottavainen again. I think we pulled one of him in the box that we opened prior. Young Guns, Ville Ottavainen. Unfortunately, this is not looking good for Schaefer. Red Fluorescence, Frederick Brunette for the Boston Bruins. Brunette. Oh, we've got a Red Outburst. Red Outburst. Who's getting this? It is going to Florida. Nico Mikkola, number 18 out of 25. Nice pull. I love these Red Outburst cards. Nico Mikkola. Number 18 out of 25. That is going to Snuggie. Nice set. Red Outburst, Nico Mikkola, 18 out of 25. Congrats there. Snuggie picking that one up. And we've got a Curtis Douglas, Young Guns. Too bad that wasn't a Young Gun Red Outburst. Curtis Douglas. We've got a Deluxe, Matt Rempe for the Rangers. Deluxe, Matt Rempe. That's 89 out of 250. Unfortunately, no Schaefer Young Gun in our 2 Series 2 boxes today. All right, we're going to get another box of Ingrained Icons, and then we finish with the big boy. 2021 Upper Deck the Cup. Obviously, the box most anticipated tonight. Mike Richter, Kevin Lowe base, and we've got a out of 75 for Boston. 67 out of 75, Phil Esposito. Out of 75, Esposito. For the Chicago Blackhawks, tough guy, Adam Burish, auto. Adam Burish. For the Hawks, Adam Burish. Next up for the Blues, Nelson Emerson. 22 out of 49 auto for the Blues, Nelson Emerson. Nelson Emerson. And another signature shots come in. Who's getting this one? It is going to be Ken Linsman for the Boston Bruins. Ken Linsman for the Boston Bruins. And that is the red auto. I believe red is out of 5, if I'm not mistaken. Out of 5 or out of 10? Or is it out of... Let me just double check here. Check the checklist. Again, the different colors of the auto determines the short print on them. Is it green out of 5? Sorry, it might be green out of 5. Sorry. But the one we pulled earlier, that was the regular version. Where are the signature shots? On the checklist here. It just says red green ink. So green, these might be at a 10 then. I think this might be at a 10 then, the Linsman. Let's put it on the back here. Ken Linsman. All right. And that will bring us to our final box of the break. I'm hoping one of the big teams hits here. No offense to the other teams, but it has been pretty quiet for all the big teams. The Oilers quiet. Like I said, Montreal, outside of the Sikorsky. Detroit, Minnesota, Dallas. But this is the box to have those big teams for, because it's the cup. So let's see what comes. Hopefully a big rookie RPA or some big legend auto. Let's finish things off with a absolute monster. And then, again, don't go away following the break. We got a giveaway to do. We're going to give away the Islanders spot, which will include that rookie sweaters patch, Matthew Schaefer. That was a big pull for sure. And then we're going to give away a Series 2 hobby box as well. We do have a printing plate booklet by the looks of it. All right, we will start with our base. It is going to be Nick Suzuki, 171 out of 249. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Rookie class of 2021, Arthur Kaliev, 183 out of 249. Arthur Kaliev. All right, let's do the printing plate. Let's see if it is an auto. It is going to be Elvis Merzlikins, which is Columbus. 101 printing plate booklet for the Blue Jackets. Elvis Merzlikins. That is going to Jason. Congrats, Jason. 101 Elvis Merzlikins. You know what? I'm going to put that into a clamshell here. All right. And would you look at that? Another New Jersey Devils hit. 172 out of 249. Yegor Sharangovich, RPA. Yegor Sharangovich for the Devs. They just keep on hitting tonight. Sharangovich. 172 out of 249. Come on. Oh, we got a limited logos. We have for Montreal, Eric Stahl enshrinements. 58 out of 99 for Montreal. Eric Stahl enshrinements, number 58 out of 99 for the Montreal Canadiens. Another one for you, Todd. All right, come on. Let's be big. Limited logos. Limited logos for the Vancouver Canucks. 2 out of 50, JT Miller. 2 out of 50, JT Miller. Limited logos. Ah, man, JT Miller of all players. No longer a Canuck. Gotta admit, that was a disappointing tin. You always hope that limited logos will give you something big, but it's JT Miller. Oh. Again, this would have been a nice card a couple of years ago, but not right now. Most Canucks fans are not a big fan of Miller anymore. Even most Rangers fans probably don't like him. But anyways, congrats, Tim. Sorry, I'm not trying to downplay your card, man. As a Canucks fan, I'm sure you hear me. You hear where I'm coming from. Oh, we'll take McDiddy down. I'll put it up here. It is limited logos. Yeah, GT was really good for a while there, and then his feud with Petey, it was just all downhill. All right, folks, don't go away. Again, Schaefer is going to be given away, and I'm going to grab our box here. We're going to give away a Series 2 hobby box as well. I'm just going to get our list ready here for this break. Again, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Really, really appreciate you all. You guys rock. All right. Just getting the list primed here. Yeah, the big teams tonight just didn't pop. Chicago was pretty quiet. We'll see what happens in a moment here. See if some of those big teams maybe get in on the prize round. All right, I'm almost ready. I'm just putting in the bonus entries here, just so you guys know what's going on. Almost done that here. Okay. All right. Here we go, everybody. Again, we're going to have two winners. Two winners. Top spot will get the Schaefer and any Islanders hits that we had in this one. And the second spot will be the Series 2 Hobby Box winner, which we will open live right now for you, okay? All right. That's true. That's true, Todd. Okay, good luck, everyone. Here we go. 9 rounds. And our winners are Calgary and Dallas. Calgary and Dallas. Congratulations, Ethan. You have won the Matthew Schaefer rookie sweaters. Beautiful, beautiful card. 3-color patch. Congrats, Ethan, with the Flames claim. And then in second place, we got the Dallas one, which is Jim. You have won the Hobby Box rip. Congrats, Jim. You have won the Series 2 Hobby Box. And again, thank you so much to everyone else who was in this break. Really appreciate the fill on this. And I'm sorry if I wasn't able to come through with a monster for you. We will do our best next time. All right, we can take these down here in anticipation of this box. So good luck, Jim. Let's see if we can get you a Schaefer Young Gun. And what I'm willing to do after this box break, if there's any interest in anyone having anything opened live, I can stick around and do any personal rips as well. Keep her going on this Friday night. And then tomorrow, just so you guys know, I'll throw up probably a cheaper mixer. That'll be our final break of the weekend. We'll keep it on the cheaper side compared to what we had today for sure. And maybe another 2-box cheap break. Which, on that note, I think we're down to 5 teams left on the other 2-box cheap break that was open today. So that one will probably break tomorrow. So Jim, congrats on winning this box. Let's see if we can pull you a Schaefer Young Gun. All right, good luck, Jim. First, oh, it's Max Shabanov. Max Shabanov. So close. For the Islanders, Max Shabanov. Braden Coots, Blue Dazzlers. Braden Coots. And we've got you a Tusky Young Guns. Tusky Young Guns for the Mammoth. We do have a silver outburst coming. Will it be a Young Gun? Nope. Alex DeBrincat. Silver outburst for Detroit. Next up for the Columbus Blue Jackets, Young Guns Jack Williams. Jack Williams for the Blue Jackets. Next young gun is Dmitry Simashev for Utah. Dmitry Simashev. And we've got a black canvas. Program of Excellence, Colton Dock. Program of Excellence canvas. And I just need another box of top loaders. One sec. Colton Dock, black canvas, Program of Excellence. And 3 more packs. Come on, Schaefer. We've got a Sam Dickinson Encore, number 41 out of 199. Encore Dickinson for the Sharks out of 199. Alexander Nikishin for Carolina Young Guns. Nikishin. And last young gun is Arseny Gritsyk. No Matthew Schaefer. I'm sorry, Jim. Arseny Gritsyk, Young Guns for New Jersey. So, 3 straight boxes tonight. No Schaefer Young Gun in the group break and now the personal. So, it means he's hiding. He's hiding in these next boxes. All right. Again, congrats, Jim, on winning the box. Sorry I wasn't able to get you that Schaefer, though. All right, before we sign off, anybody interested in any personal rips? If interested, I can fire the list of what I have box-wise. Otherwise, we will see you tomorrow for our final breaks of the week. All right, I think that's all for tonight, folks. Thanks again for participating in the Break 1900 milestone. And I wish you guys a great rest of your Friday night. And we'll see you again tomorrow for our final breaks of the week. Cheers, everybody. You guys rock. Appreciate y'all.